how are you?
How are you, Ashley? Nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you too. I like your background, your red. I've been seeing that on all of your interviews.
Yes, I stay in the same spot.
The
Yeah.
same background, same stuff. Thank you so much for talking. Yes, I love it. I love it. Rep, thank you so much for talking to us today. Did you watch the Super Bowl on Sunday?
I watched it. Yeah, I only watched football at the Super Bowl. That's it. Yeah, I watched.
What did you think? What did you think of the game and the performance?
Well, I'm a Tom Brady fan. He's a veteran. He's proved it. He has nothing to prove. Kansas City was so good. I didn't of the halftime performance was okay considering the restrictions. I'm not. I'm. I'm almost. I'm old school. I'm not too big on the weekend. I know some of his music, so it was okay. They needed me there. I would have hooked that thing up.
I agree. They needed you there to get everything in order because you're the legend, right? You're the legend. You're the OG in all of this.
I'm trying to tell the people, they should have called me. J-Lo used to call me, but the weekend, I guess he missed a full week. So he was up there with that one outfit, for the whole thing. And, this virtual choirs, but it was okay. I was glad he was there. Seriously. I was glad he was there. We need representation. You know what I mean?
Definitely. The buzzword. We definitely need representation. So you started out performing and singing in the church as a child. And singing has been the thing that has taken you to all of these big stages all over the world, working with people from Michael Jackson to Celine Dion, Mariah Carey. The list goes on. Katy Perry, even John Legend. But your big break came when you landed the role in Mama, I Want to Sing. Talk to us about how you leveraged that opportunity and how you used it to get to where you are now.
Okay, that just, Asia, that just came to me, as most things do if you're walking in destiny. I didn't think out that role. I was going on a date with this young lady who's not my wife. Wait a minute, I don't want her to hear it. I was going on a date.
Where's First Lady?
She's somewhere praying, I hope. This is a true story. I was going on a date with this young lady, and she wanted to stop to do this audition. I said, okay, so I'll go with you. And so I was just standing in the corner, Asia, and the producer came and says, can you sing? I said, She said, you look like a singer. Why don't you audition? I said, nah. Because I was coming out of a church that was very repressive, Pentecostal, no music, no Luther, no dancing, no bowling, no basketball. It's just Jesus and you, that's it. And I was like, no, I don't do it. And the lady came back, but you look like a singer. Because I was being myself. I had a fur jacket with some war boots and some shades. I was 20-something years old.
See?
She came back, you should do this. I heard him. He says, hello. So I went and did the audition. Never told the girl I auditioned, and we went on to the movies. They called me some months back. You got the part. I turned them down, Asia.
Wow.
Fear. I was afraid of the from the church, which I did get. And then it came back to me and I said, no, I'm taking the part. I took the part. The church kicked me out like I thought they would, and then I was directing.
As they would.
Yeah, and they did,
Wow.
I went all over the world with that show. Yeah.
So let me talk about that moment, right? I think that that's very important, what you just said, and it speaks to being true to yourself, right? You didn't seek out that audition and you were in full on Richard Hartley, who you are and who you were. Right. Talk to us a little bit about how being yourself can lead to opportunities when you're not seeking them or when you're not looking for them and not changing yourself for an opportunity. Can you speak to that a little bit?
There's a scripture that said God knew us in the womb, that he made us and created us inside our mother's womb, decided who we should be. And I found that if you be your authentic self, you can't change for people. I mean, you can get some assistance on how to be your authentic self, but you have to be who you are. You don't have to change. All of the things that you need for success are already embedded inside of you. And I was just being my zany self. Who I am, I'm not apologizing. Why should I? People meet me, Asia, they say, boy, Richard, you haven't changed. I said, am I supposed to change? What's better to be than who I am?
Right.
And success.
I love that.
Yeah, success comes when you just are who you are, And so I got that. I had on a fur coat and some war boots. That's 30 years ago.
I love it. And I can just see it now. I can see the fur coat in the wardrobe.
In the shades,
and being unapologetic in that.
And the shades are on in this night, and we're in Manhattan. And they say to me, "You look like a singer." I go, "Nah." But I didn't even know we were going there. I was going to the movies looking like that because that's what I do. That's who I am. No, I don't have to explain it. I don't.
Wow.
Ashley doesn't have to explain being Ashley. You don't have to explain it to anybody. Just live it.
Right.
And that's what I did. That's what I do.
I love it. And thank you for living in your truth and being who you are, because had you not been, we wouldn't have who we have and have the show on USA now. But before we dive into the show, I want to ask you, from all the people that you've worked with, like I talked about, big people, Michael Jackson, Celine Dion, Katy Perry, what is your fondest memory of working with any of them? What can you tell us about an experience from working with all of these big people that you use or you remember to this day?
I have two. I did a choir for Diana Ross. I did a choir for Diana. She was filming the ABC movie Double Platinum with Brandy. And Diana Ross, we're on the set, and she's in full Diana Ross. Kudos to Mary Wilson, who passed today. And she's in full.
I know.
Yeah, she's in full Diana Ross splendor. So we're on the stage, all the cameras are shooting. And she looks at me, she goes, "Richard, give me my note." And I looked at her, said to the people, "She knows me." And I fell on the floor and started rolling around. I stopped production. And Diana Ross said, "Oh, he's crazy." Then I got up and she hugged me, and she smelled like love in a gown. I've never seen something so good. That's Diana Ross. Michael Jackson, different. We had the Hit Factor in New York City, Jackson, and we go into the green room, and it's all Hollywood, celery sticks and crudité and stuffed mushrooms. And here I go. I said, "I don't want none of this. Who wants this? Where is the chicken? Somebody, somebody send chicken in here." Ashley. 10 minutes later, in come 20 guys with all this Popeyes. Boom, 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 chicken. 2 hours later, I run into Michael Jackson at the session. He goes, "So, you're the one that wanted the chicken, right?" Then he says, "Did you get enough?" I cracked up. He was so funny. He said, he's in all his Michael Jackson stuff. He's laughing at me. "So you wanted the chicken?" Then he goes, "Did you get enough?" Because he sent like 100 boxes.
Oh my God. Did he get a piece of chicken?
No, he didn't need that. He looked at me. Did you get enough? Did you get it? It was great. It was.
I cannot.
Great.
That is amazing. That is amazing. I cannot believe it. So just similar to the audition with Mama, I Want to Sing, you didn't have to audition for this show either. You were at your choir rehearsal, is that right? And someone was recording and then sent the audition tape, and it landed in some executives. Talk to us about that, because shout out to whoever was recording. Shout out to them.
Yeah. I'm in choir rehearsal, and I have a friend. He's the executive producer. His name is Craig Crawford, but he was also the saxophone player for my band. And he comes to rehearsal. He says, "You are crazy," because I'm known to be a bit of a tyrant. So I might throw stuff, and if you have on Uggs, I'm gonna kick you out. Are you wearing Uggs today, Ashley? Don't wear Uggs.
I am not. Let me show you. I'm wearing heels.
I see the point. God is using you. Don't wear no Uggs. And so if you don't do it right, I might throw you out. I might put you in the back. I might isolate you. I'm going to talk about you. Now, it's all fun. Now, we're having fun, but it's crazy. So he says, "You are nut. I got to record that." I said, "Record it." So he brought his little Kodak camera, whatever he had, and he recorded me just doing choir rehearsal, telling these people, "You sound crazy. You couldn't carry a note if I put it in your pocketbook. What is the matter with you?" And so we're doing all of this.
Right.
Tape goes to a friend, goes to somebody else. It lands in Hollywood at a production company. And then in 6 months, there are 4 networks, 4 big ones, bidding on this show, saying, "This is the whole show. Is he really like that?" And they go, "No, he's really like that. He's not." And the networks told me, they says, "We're in Hollywood. We know actors. You're not acting. You're really like that." And now I'm talking to Ashley.
And I'm so happy. Look, again, shout out to being you, because had you been anybody else or been trying to do something different, we would not have this. Talk to us about this show, Rev, because it's based around your church, New Haven Ministries, right? And your family, which I love your daughter. Shout out to her. I love your wife too and your son. But talk to us a little bit about the premise of the show. Tell the family I said, hey.
They walk around because they don't have jobs, so they home. The show, hey, I hear you. The show chronicles my life with this zany church. It's not a mega church, so it's not Greenleaf. You're not gonna get that. It's not drama. The deacon is not having an affair with the church mother, and if they are, they're not telling me. So where you laughing? It's not that. We have an open door church where anybody can come. You don't have to bring papers. You don't have to share. You come and go as you please. They wear what they want. They wear what they want.
Come as you are.
They wear what they want. And all types of characters. It's like the circus. You never know what's going to happen. And nobody can sing. I'm the only singer in the show. No, my daughter can sing. My wife can sing a little bit. These are not singers. These are like Diana Lost. And these are like Celine Begons. And Shaka cannot, won't. Whitney won't. Nobody. Dion get a stick because they can't sing. And so they're crazy. And well, they know. Then I'm dealing with my two grown stay-at-home kids. My daughter has about 7 college degrees. And she's trying to get another.
At least she's smart. She's educated.
She needs a boyfriend. Swipe left, right, up and down.
Okay, and you're helping her.
I'm trying to. This is a real life story. She needs to stop baking cookies and she needs to share cookies.
Oh my God, I cannot, Rev. I cannot. I can't.
And my son, he's a great musician, but he has these concerts. He's the only one there, and he's not selling tickets, so he's not making money. And my wife, she runs the hotel here. She cooks for them because she can't cook. But she cleans.
I cannot.
She sweeps and she cleans the kids' clothes. She does the laundry. I think she brushes their teeth, but she can't cook. The other night she cooked some chicken. The chicken was looking at me in the pot like this. Look, actually, the chicken was going.
You know what? But I bet you ate it.
I did not. Uber
Eats.
I did not. DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub. Those, you know how they got the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost? Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. I got DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats. They keep me going.
I cannot. So let me ask you this, because you guys shot in the midst and filmed in the midst of the pandemic, right? And you guys had to shut down for a little bit in the course of shooting. What was that like? Did you fear that, okay, oh my God, we're not gonna get to air? Or how was that process like?
You know, it's like we said earlier, just being your true self and destiny shows up. So we started filming, of course, the pandemic came and everybody shut down. But you know, USA and Embassy were great. They sent many messages of affirmation. Don't worry, this show is not going on anywhere. Wow. When things pick up, we're picking up. And they did exactly that. They sent the crew back. And of course, we had to do CDC regulations and social distancing and singing in mass. Now, could you imagine these people can't sing in the beginning? Now they got on masks. So it really turned into muffled noise. Now this is muffled noise with mask on and stand 12 feet apart. You need to stand right next to that person so you can hear. So we just integrated all of that into the show. And that's what you see. It's so stupid. It's so funny though. That's what we did. Yeah.
I love the show. And you know what else I love about the show is that what we're going through right now, we need this show. We need a show like this that's not scripted. It's real life. And I feel like the show provides some kind of inspiration for people watching. How do you feel that this show can be a resource for people that are, you know, maybe going through the pandemic and they're going through a hard time and they watch your show? Do you feel like your show is a source of inspiration for people watching?
Well, yeah, you're going to see a family binding together through hard times and having fun in it and relying on each other for strength. You're going to see a church, a small church with their pastor just becoming family. We reach out to the community and it's all fun. So you're not going to see any weed pulling and all that stuff. There's other shows for that.
You admit.
I know.
Go.
You know, we got hip hop, we hip and we hop, but you're not gonna see those battles. So it's like watching the Jeffersons, I'm George, have good times at 227. We say amen and we invite some of the Huxtables. That's what I tell people. We're not inviting Bill because you know Bill can't make it. But we'll invite Claire and Theo and the rest of the kids. It's that type of show.
Oh my God, I cannot. And also, I heard that you like on USA on your network, one of the other shows, you Christy Knows Best, I believe. You like the mom, right? Nanny, is it? I cannot. Do you think you guys would ever do like a little crossover?
Nanny Faye, if you're looking, it's me and you. Nanny Faye can get it. She down with the swirl.
Wait a minute.
It's gonna be deep, me and Nanny Faye. She down with the swirl. See, it's that the way that wig sits on her head, it just turns me on. It's the wig. I love Nanny Faye. I'm a crossover.
I would love to see that. I would love to see you go over to their show or they come over to y'all. I would love to see that. That would make for really good TV, for sure.
Tell the people they have to do that season 2. The Hartleys meet the Chrisleys. It's Rich and Nanny Faye.
We need it. So wait, is there a season 2? Are you spilling a little tea? Do we have a season 2 pickup?
Well, I'm sure it's in the atmosphere somewhere. They haven't told me anything, but I'm telling you, it's happening because the people have been really responding well, you know, and so that's news. And NBC has been doing great promotion, which is a great show of faith and just good feedback, because we made the show I wanted to see. I wanted to see us in a good light. You know, it's silly and foolish at times. It's not buffoonery. It's not condescending to our people. It's an intact African-American family. This is my real wife of 32 years. We got together sometime 50 AD or 1 BC, right after Jesus died. She started running after me. We've been together that long. We dated at the Roman Empire. These are my 2 grown kids. They're my real kids, even though I might take a paternity test because one of them acting crazy. And this is my real church with the real members. And so it's real, you know what I'm saying? So people, you know, relate to that.
And you know what else I love about the show? It's not like a mega church like you stated at the beginning, because people would think a mega church.
See, my daughter's here right now, and I'm approved to you that she's not working. Come on screen. No, come on screen.
Come on.
Let the people see what I'm struggling with. The struggle is real. Come on screen. Now makeup. Come on, these not work clothes. Hurry up.
Bring her pretty self over here.
Come in here now. You might get a boyfriend. Come on. Ashley wants to meet you. She said hi.
Hey,
she's not coming on. See?
Tell her I said, hey, sis.
See? Yeah, she got to stay at home all day clothes.
Well, look, I have on jogging pants. And what do you have? Do you have on, are you in full-on outfit under there or what?
Full designer clothes, full.
See, I can't with you. But Rev, like I was saying really quick, I like the fact that your church isn't a mega church, because people would think that you have to have all of these, members or this big following to get a show. And I love that this show represents that you don't. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, you know, it's grassroots, it's the community, it's regular people, it's ordinary people doing extraordinary things. That's really what it is. And some of them have been 20 years. I've been the pastor for 20 years. The church is 25 years old. My mother started the church and then told me, God told her that I was a pastor. I was like, God didn't call me. My phone worked. Jesus didn't text me nothing. He called you. You called me. So it's been 20 years. And we have all these people been around 15, 16, 17 years. And it's real family. They're going to be over here today eating my food, the deacons, because they don't have wives.
Lord. And let's wrap up. Why should people watch this show? I think that it's amazing. Tell the people why they should be tuning in. I mean, we need to get this season 2 going, so tell them.
In this climate, you should watch the show. You're going to laugh. You're going to see people you relate to. You're going to be inspired. You're going to be strengthened, you know, and you're going to really have fun. You know, you're going to have fun. It's going to leave you with joy. It's full of joy. And to let you know, you parents in America, you're not the only one suffering out there with these kids.
Not. And that's why y'all should watch, because of this. Rev, thank you so much for talking to me today. We love you. We love your family. Thank you for what you guys are bringing in this time of, chaos. We need it. So
much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, be blessed now.
Where's the buzz?
Where is the buzz? You said was mine.
Where is the buzz?